So the Social Media Club of Salt Lake City was thrilled to bring Ragan Communications and Mark Ragan himself to Salt Lake City to talk about social media. And Mark, why don't you share the experience? The past couple of days we did the Advanced Writing and Editing Seminar, and then we did the Social Media Boot Camp.
I got to tell you, I've never seen such a bunch of slackers in my life.
Oh, come on.
Thank God I came. You guys didn't know anything about social media. I had to explain what Twitter was. I'm just kidding.
Don't believe it.
This was probably one of the most exhilarating experiences I've had. Right.
One thing, I'm the program director for the Social
Yeah.
Media Club here in Salt Lake City. Do you have any advice for someone who's interested in social media, who wants to use it for business? Give us one or two ideas that you would tell them.
Well, I think it depends on the business you're in, but
Okay.
give me an example.
If I'm a shoe retailer, how could I use social media?
Well, the first thing I do, I told my brother who has a beads shop in St. Paul, crafts, beads. I said, are you letting any customer out without getting their email address? Get their email address immediately and start building a database. From that, send them an invite that gives them a reason to respond to you, like a discount or a coupon. From that, start a Twitter site and alert them to start following you on Twitter. You can do all of those things even without spending any money in about 48 hours. And then you can start getting conversations going with them. And then from there, you could start a blog. If you start a blog, content rich, right?
That's right.
Get people who are interested in, did you say shoes?
Shoes.
Get people who are interested in shoes. Talk about shoes. There are a lot of shoes fanatics out there.
Yeah.
So that's one tip that I would use.
That's great.
It worked for my brother. He increased
He did.
sales. He started sending people email notices and then linking it up with his Twitter account and everything.
In a lot of ways, the social media tools make it a lot easier for business to get out there and engage with their customers directly.
Well, it's so cheap, isn't it?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I did a session here on Mayo Clinic and their WordPress blogging platform, and they become the envy of their peers in the medical industry with their social media policy. And if you talk to Lee Azy, who is the director of social media, it costs $75
Wow.
to do the whole thing.
And now there's a benchmark there.
Oh, yeah. And the final thing I'd say, Peter, is that it's fun.
Sure.
It's really a lot of fun, and I'm
If it's
sure
not, it should be.
It should be, and I'm sure your audience believes that. Otherwise, they wouldn't be members
Yeah.
of the social media club.
Yeah.
Except for all that free booze you hand out at the
All the
parties.
beer.
Yeah.
So if you want to see the conversation on Twitter, search.twitter.com and pound Ragan, SOCMED. And thanks to the Social Media Club for bringing Ragan Communications to Salt Lake City.
See you next year, hopefully.
That'd be great.